Hi, dear viewers. First, I want to say thank you for all your encouragement. That all these videos you are watching and giving all positive feedback and some very good suggestions. So let's continue this journey of management principles and whatever guidance or mentoring you can say. So today I want to discuss with you on team management. One important issue is when you decide to promote somebody. Now, it's a very difficult decision, and everybody will agree that it's not easy to identify the person whom you want to promote for next level, because it is not just one level. You are saying that he or she can go many more levels, so there has to be something, and what we call is potential. And it is not easy to identify, because as they say, past performance is not indication of future performance. My favorite example is a very good sales or best sales executive may not be a good sales manager. So how to identify this? So let's hear a story first from olden days. The days when there were no TVs or radios, no entertainment. Entertainment was just simple something happening on the road. So people used to watch shows on the road. So there was one show which was going on. That one fellow was enacting as if he is a cow. Now, so he was on his force, and he had a mask of cow, and he had a cloth of cow's skin color, and he was perfectly looking like a cow, and he was making sound of cow, and many people gathered, and they were trying to see whether he's perfectly showing that he's cow, because then he gets money. So they were saying how to test him. He was making sound, but people were not having, no, this is not the test. Anybody can take out the sound of cow. So there has to be some good test. And there was one prince also in the crowd, but he was not showing any interest, or he was just very inconspicuous. He was not showing he's a prince. So there was one small boy, just 10, 12 years old. He takes a stone, small stone, pathar, and he hits that cow with that. And the cow, the person who was enacting as cow, he makes the vibration where the stone is stuck to the skin, just like cow. And everybody claps, and the boy was so happy, and he gives, of course, boy is not having any money. So he just gives his cap to the cow fellow, and he says, great job. And he goes. The prince, who is in the crowd, also watches this whole thing. And he goes back. In this story, the 10, 12-year-old boy who identified this person's skill of cow. And the prince has identified that how this fellow has identified the cow person's perfect inaction. So, this boy was none other than Birbal, who became the Navaratnas of Akbar, and the prince became Akbar. When he was king, he became Akbar king, and in his darbar, the most sweetest person was Birbal. So it is the identifying Birbal was very, very important. And he identified this boy is not a small person, he has got real potential. He is really witty, and Akbar proved right afterwards. So this is the thing, how to identify the potential. Now you will say, yeah, this story is fine, but when you come to corporate world or this today's world, how can you identify? And it's not easy. So I'll give you one important principle. When we say attitude or potential, we are thinking about soft skills of a person, how he will be able to manage things, because he is not just doer now, he is going to manage. So remember, just the balance between soft skill and the technical knowledge is very important. Because some people say soft skills are important, technical knowledge can be acquired. No, it has to be there. That is given. If you don't have sufficient technical knowledge and just soft skill and you promote somebody, then he becomes like a balloon. What people call is nothing but gas. So you should not commit that mistake selecting somebody who is just gas. And there is a big danger because there are some people who know how to please boss, but you need to see through the person, see whether he has got perfect balance of technical knowledge as well as soft skill, because your decision has got long-term impact. It is not just impactive 1 year or 2 year, because you are going to promote somebody and it will impact the organization, your work, your team. So it has got long-term impact. And I remember in this, I want to tell you the legal term. When you are a judge, there's a principle on which every judge works or gives the verdict, that 100 guilty people may be escaped, but one innocent person should not be punished. So 100 good candidates you may not promote, but don't promote one such a gas person or a person who is not deserving that position. Remember that. That's the mantra. So that is what you need to find out. That's all, my friends. Thank you.